Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, July 13th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It took 7 years, 15 pro shows, and 14 top 10 finishes, but Ben Pakulski can officially now say that he is an IFBB Pro champion. Last weekend, Pakulski notched the first win of his career by stepping in and grabbing hold of the reins at the Vancouver Pro as he cruised to a huge win over a solid lineup that included good showings from second-place finisher Brandon Curry and third-place finisher Fred Smalls. For his efforts, Pakulski also locked up his second career Olympia qualification as he heads into Vegas this year, bringing in all sorts of upgrades and improvements over the look we saw him earn an 11th place finish back in 2012. And with another few months to grow, train, and improve for one of the most diligent students of the game, there's absolutely no telling what sort of craziness he'll be able to cook up between now and September. We also had some action south of the border, down in the great state of North Carolina, as the first annual IFBB Charlotte Europa Pro went down this past weekend. In the 212 division, a spectacular version of the Bulgarian destroyer, Dobry Delev, marched in and steamrolled the competition on his way to collecting career win number 2. Rounding out the top 3, we had Slovakian native Andrei Mozzolani second and Tricky Jackson in third, both of whom delivered their best performances of the year. Over in the fitness division, rookie sensation Rebecca Sizemore dazzled the crowd with her amazing acrobatics to capture her second straight win. Fellow rookie Darina Wilson impressed with her second place finish, and closing out the top 3 was Russian bombshell Ulrika Tiragal, who just seems to keep getting better every time we see her. To catch the full rundown from all the action at the Charlotte Europa Pro, check out the contest galleries at rxmuscle.com. It was reported that there was a pit bull sighting out in Gold's Venice earlier this week. After keeping a low profile through most of the early part of the season, it looks like our old friend Pedro Barone has poked his head out of hiding. Barone was spotted grinding his way through another brutal shoulder training session as he prepares to throw his hat into the ring once again at one of the late season contests. Last year, Barone brought in what was clearly his all-time best to the Ferrigno Legacy Classic, and the judges rewarded him with his first top 10 finish in nearly 5 years for his efforts. Barone is a blue-collar bodybuilder in every sense of the word and never ever takes the stage without emptying the tank. And whenever he decides to give it a go again later this year, you can bet you're going to see the absolute best Pedro Barone has to offer. Olympia prep has officially begun, and that means that Shawn Rhoden is waking up every day in beast mode. Over the last few weeks, Flexatron has camped out near the Mecca Gold's Gym Venice and is trained alongside the legendary Charles Glass as he heads into this year's contest looking to leave his footprints all over the upcoming Olympia weekend. Somehow, Rhoden has managed to add a few new wrinkles to his game every year without sacrificing any of that crazy shape or those classic lines that have made his physique so special. When he's at 100%, Rhoden has the ability to put together a look that's absolutely breathtaking. But all of the oohs and ahs in the world don't mean a thing if none of them are coming from the judges' tables. This year's contest is going to be one we'll remember for all sorts of reasons. But for Shawn Rhoden, only one reason really matters, making this year the year he finally stakes his claim as the undisputed Olympia champ. Just 1 week after celebrating her 4th of July weekend in style by delivering a stunning second-place finish at the Chicago Pro, Iron Mag Labs athlete Bojana Vasiljevic seems to be rounding out just fine. This week, new photos surfaced of the Belgrade bombshell looking as good as we've ever seen as she begins to make preparations for the next phase of her contest season. Over the last few years, Vasiljevic has really done an excellent job of finding new ways to make improvements and turn herself into one of the real up-and-coming prospects in the figure division. So don't be surprised if you see her start racking up the wins and doing some damage on the Olympia stage a whole lot sooner than later. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1.